Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today is going to be my 2020 spring clean and decorate with me. I am so excited. I absolutely love how everything turned out. It came out so much better than I actually envisioned, and I'm just so excited. I went out and got a few new pieces. I was very minimal. I did not want to go out and spend a bunch of money, so I went to places like Target, Home Goods, and I think that's it. But I went out and got a few new spring pieces, and then I also got some Easter decorations as well. Somewhere between us moving and to this house back in October, all of my Easter stuff disappeared, and I didn't have a lot to start with, but I had nothing. So I did go out and get a few new Easter decorations, and I really love what I found. It's very neutral. I kept it very minimal. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I also wanted to mention that today's video is in collaboration with my friend Katie from With Love from Katie. She has a hand stamped jewelry shop, which I am wearing one of her necklaces today. I absolutely love her shop. She has such gorgeous jewelry, and she stamps it all herself. But she also has a YouTube channel that she recently started a couple of months back, and has very similar content to mine. So I am so excited that we're doing this collaboration. I have been following her for so long now, and I'm just so excited for this. So make sure you guys go check out her video when you are done watching this one. She's also sharing some really yummy spring treats, so I can't wait to go check out and see what she makes. But let's go ahead and get started and get cleaning and decorating. Okay, so I am just starting out by cleaning up the kitchen and the family room. I love having a clean space to work with, and it just feels so good once it's all done, and then I can just focus on redecorating or moving things around. I am just focusing on down here only because I don't have a lot that's changing upstairs. It's very minimal, and for now it's just going to stay the way it's already set up. And also, if you are new to my channel, or if you are coming from Katie's channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this. I really hope you enjoy it, and it gives you some cleaning motivation, but also some spring decoration inspiration. On my channel, you guys will see lots and lots of cleaning motivation, some organization, decluttering, some decorating like today's video. So if you enjoy content like that, I know you will enjoy our channel. So be sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss anything new, and let's just get back to it. I forgot to mention that I am also making a really yummy sweet treat for you guys. It's going to be at the end of this video. It can definitely be something that you can make any time of the year, but it would be so good to bring to Easter dinner or just a spring picnic. It is so versatile and it is delicious. So stay tuned so you don't miss out. I am going to be completely honest. I hardly ever start out a clean video with a pretty clean house like today's video. My house is pretty messy. I'm sure I am not the only one, but I've got two boys and they love making a mess, and I don't clean 24/7. So my house does get pretty messy, and that's what I like to show. I like to be realistic and show that my house really does get messy like pretty much everyone else's. But today's video, I did take the time the night before this to do a really good cleaning. That way I did not have much to do this morning, and I could really focus on decorating my spaces, since this is pretty much going to be my decorations that stay up for the rest of the year until we're back into holidays. So I really wanted to be able to have the time to do that, and it did take me a good part of the day between taking care of the boys and just your normal day-to-day mom life. So that is why you guys don't see a huge mess like you would typically do in the majority of my other videos.
You might be the one taking me home. One thing really lead to one. You see that you're the worst, but I don't know. Is that true? People feel the silence with things they think they know. Baby, that's why I just be free and let it all go. Let's go.
Okay, so this was a lot later in the day. The boys were napping at this point, which was perfect timing, so I could finish up tidying in here and then move right into decorating. I'm not gonna lie, I was so excited to redecorate the entertainment center. I just was not satisfied with how it came out when I did this in the first place. So I am so happy with it now.
I know they cannot see what I do. So don't wonder what I got into. What I get into. Oh, but then he's smiling, but inhibitions fade. No.
Okay, so before I talk about my tier tray, really quick, my kitchen table, I just like to keep it simple. I mean, as simple as I can, because it is just less things for the boys to get to. Logan is now starting to crawl up onto the chairs, and I just don't want to have a disaster on my hands. So I just like to keep it simple, and I thought I would just add the galvanized tray to just add some texture to the kitchen. But yeah, so anyways, moving on to my tier tray. I seriously love how it came out. It was just everything that I was picturing it to be, with all things greenery for spring and then little pops of Easter for the Easter season, and I love it. So just to let you guys know, the eggs, I have 2 sets of eggs in there. Some are wooden ones, which came from Target, and the colored ones came from Michael's, along with the little nest, also came from Michael's. But if you guys have any questions of anything that you see, let me know down below, and I'd be happy to tell you where I found it. Okay, so moving on to my entertainment center. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I struggle with this space constantly, and I think it's just because I overthink it and I get too much inspiration, if that even makes sense. But I always get these ideas online or from people that I follow, or just things that I see when I'm getting ideas. And I always just get so frustrated that it's not coming out the way I pictured it. But my suggestion is to just not overthink it. Not every space is going to be the same space, and make it your own. So I really do love how it came out, and I just tried to keep it simple and really reuse things that I already had.
Just pictures on these walls, reminding me of how you threw away all that we've gone through. Was it all just a game to you? 'Cause I'm dying to know, why do you wanna end? Was it real or just pretend? Tell me, why do you wanna end? Was he really just a friend? 'Cause it's playing in my head every word that you said.
Alright, I am actually just going to finish up adding some last minute touches here in the kitchen, like the little egg, and then I'm going to hang this little wreath above the microwave. I might end up switching it out to a bigger one, but I haven't decided yet. And then I'm going to move on to making my little sweet treat, which is fruit salsa. Okay, so this is everything that you're going to need for this recipe. I am kind of just making do with what I have. It also called for raspberries, but I don't have any. So I might just use some extra strawberries and an extra kiwi. But I have 2 Granny Smith apples, some kiwi, strawberries, and that's gonna be like the fruit that's in it. It also calls for any kind of preserves. They recommended raspberry, but I don't have any. Luckily, this is what I use for the boys' peanut butter jelly sandwiches, so I am using strawberry. Some tortillas for the cinnamon sugar chips. Cinnamon and sugar, obviously. But let's go ahead and get this stuff chopped. I will also have this recipe linked down below for you guys. I modified it quite a bit because I was just kind of making do with what I had. But I'm going to start off by mixing up the cinnamon and sugar that we're going to sprinkle on top of the tortillas. So the recipe calls for so many tortillas to be used, and I knew we were not going to need that many, so I modified the recipe in both ways, not just the fruit but also the tortillas. I only used 3 tortillas and just cut them up into wedges, so you guys can modify this however you want. You can switch out the fruit, add fruit to it. I mean, you could put it on yogurt or ice cream. There are so many ways you guys can change this and make it your own recipe. But I am going to spray the tortillas, and I use Pam, and I don't even know if you're supposed to use Pam for something like that. But you can also use butter, and then you're going to sprinkle the cinnamon sugar mixture on top of the tortillas, flip them over, and repeat. For the oven temperature, you're gonna set it up on to 350, and you're gonna cook them for 10 minutes, and you don't really need much longer than that, so watch the time, don't burn them. But first, we're gonna go ahead and zest a lemon, and then we're gonna move right on to chopping up the fruit finely. This honestly took the longest to do because you needed to peel the apples, wash the fruit, peel the kiwis. So it is a little bit more time consuming than I kind of had planned for, but it is totally worth it. So you guys, I am not a baker. I kind of make do with what I have when it comes to baking. And so don't judge me when it comes to cutting things. I just kind of wing it. I'm not a professional, and you can probably tell. But also, while I am cutting things up, I just wanted to say that I did not have raspberries, but the next time I do make this, I'm for sure going to try and adding them and using less kiwi. This time I made this, it was a little on the tart side, and I think it was from the kiwis, or I just added too much lemon juice. One of the two, or it was probably both. So just keep that in mind when you guys are making this for yourselves.
Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. I promise now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you. I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, 'cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break it any moment.
Okay, so once your fruit is chopped up finely, you're just going to mix it all together. You'll add in your fruit preserves. The recipe calls for 4 tablespoons, but I use not as much fruit as the recipe called for. just because I didn't want to end up wasting any, and with everything going on in today's world, I don't want to waste food. But that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys do try this because it is so good. I hope you enjoyed my 2020 spring clean and decorate with me. Don't forget to go check out Katie's video. I cannot wait to see how she decorates her home. She's got such a beautiful style, and I can't wait to see what she made for her spring treat. It's probably going to be so yummy. But don't forget to subscribe before you leave here, and we will see you in our next video. Bye!